Yeah. Yeah. Hey, look, the tablet can't run Twitch. Big surprise. I wanted to start this video, but technology's involved. And Bill Gates is involved, so nope. Got to get 7 or 8 steps figured out first. As long as Bill Gates is involved, expect 11 extra steps, kind of like slavery with extra steps, you know? Microsoft, slavery with extra steps. Hello, guys, I love you. It is 7/8/2024. It is 2:54 p.m. in the evening, and I love you. I'm dropping the Justin Roiland quotes with the slavery with extra steps thing from, what's it called? Rick and Morty. And now I'm dropping it off the big screen. Deactivate. Today I will be playing some Rust Hardcore Zombies, some EvE FFXI, and some other stuff. Probably some Dungeonborn, I would imagine. And so here we go. I'm trying to get things running and all this. I have been raided for some dumbass reason for 500 wood by a fucking born cocksucking loser. But I guess, yeah, if you need to do that, yeah, go ahead. It's a wood base. Let's go waste an hour and a half and 500 or 600 fuel on it for what, 500 wood and no weapons. You can see the low IQ pieces of shit be low IQ pieces of shit right in front of our faces. Yeah, low IQ pieces of shit being predictable like our presidents. So, hey, being predictable. So today, I guess I've got to go build another wood base somewhere else because people want to raid 600 fuel wood bases or whatever. Whatever this was, Molotovs. Somebody came with Molotovs, I guess. I can't even get out of this base now. That's so stupid. Oh my god, you're dumb. Rust players are so goddamn low IQ. It's the one fucking predictable thing you can like fucking definitely count on. You can't, well, there's two things. You can count on the toxicity. Listen to me be toxic right now. You can count on the toxicity of a Rust player. You can count on it. The way you can count on the sunlight, tomorrow, like the sun rising tomorrow. You can count on it. Like the presidents being dinosaur diaper dons. You can count on it. You can fucking count on it. All of our lives, same thing. You can count on the toxicity of a Rust player, just like you can count on the toxicity of me. You can definitely do it, right? So, I'm going to go build some other wood base somewhere else that, that's going to take me 10 minutes and then, 2.5 hours, and they can dump the 600 fuel, and I can go chop trees for 4 minutes, and let's just see if that ever equalizes in Dum Dum's brain, In Dum Dum's brain, he thinks, successful raid, but the rest of us who actually have brains think, congratulations on the 600 fuel loss and 2 hours wasted on a wood structure that had nothing in it. Now, who really won here? The guy who goes and makes another base in 4 minutes? Or the guy who spent 2 hours and 600 fuel and got nothing? And you can count on the toxicity of Rust players. You can count on them baiting you and trolling you with wood bases and wasting 2 to 5 hours of your time and 600 fuel and scouting and all this other shit for 0 loot and 0 payout and 0 boxes. You can count on it. I'm doing it to you every day. You have fallen for it for many, many, many days. You keep falling for it. You are low IQ and quite literally the worst player in Rust. And as my Steam profile says, I'm really gonna hit you with it. I mean, I know you don't like this shit, right? But as my Steam profile says, if you need me to be your target, you are the worst, most least skilled bully ever born. It is true, and as I troll you and waste 2 to 5 hours of your time every single day with your retardation being proven to the world, as I stroll around with 5 bases and I just keep making bases right in front of your face, sooner or later it's gonna have to drill into your low IQ piece of shit brain that you don't know how to play the game, you don't have skill, and all you're doing is harassing somebody and dumping 5 hours into a 4-minute base. Reality and you, they don't really mix a lot, but you're the average piece of shit low IQ Rust player. Sorry! So now I could go and play one of the other 10 or 15 games that I'm better at than you, or I can sit here and make another 4-minute base, with no boxes and see if you fall for the bait again. And you can just waste your 600 fuel and your fucking 5 hours and your time and all this stupid shit. Or you can grow up, grow a pair, stop acting like a straight bitch-made effort, and get on with your life. Reality, it's a cold hard thing. I hit you with it every single day. You waste the 5 hours and you get hit with the reality when there's no boxes that you are a moron. You are quite literally a moron, and God is confirming it. You are quite literally a moron, and God is confirming it. You know, and I don't even know who hit the base. I'm just trolling anybody who hits a fucking wooden base like that, because you must have dumped 600 fucking fuel into it or something. 450, 600 fuel for 0 loot and 0 boxes. Upon initial inspection of the fucking base, you would have understood, like any other brain, anybody human, any other human with a brain, that it's a shed with nothing in it. I don't go around burning down sheds with nothing in it. It was obviously a wooden shed with nothing in it. But you're fucking, I mean, the twig would make the argument that it's an empty shed with nothing in it. But because you're a low IQ piece of shit with an obsession or whatever, or you're just some random low IQ Rust player, you go and dump 600 fuel on no loot at all. And that's going to keep happening to you until you start making better critical choices with your life. Now, everybody around me thinks that I made the worst critical choices in my entire life. But no, I actually made 0 mistakes. I was tortured by other human beings my entire life. Every bad thing that ever happened to me happened for no good goddamn reason at all. Just like that raid that we just looked at. And you gotta wonder, sooner or later, can you keep being a human that acts like this? Can you continue to be this stupid and this lacking in critical thinking? Can you continue to throw away 5 hours and burning down a wooden shed that has no loot in it? Can you bang your head on a 3-year obsession or just, 5 hours on a wooden base on a 5-pop server? Can you really continue to do that with your time? Even if you're a piece of shit 15-year-old who doesn't have a life, it doesn't matter. You cannot continue to be that stupid. Your parents and everybody else around you will continue to fucking tell you this all the time. Doesn't matter if you're rando, doesn't matter if you're somebody that I know, doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter. These are truisms that I had to fucking learn about reality and life that you are not learning. And you will continue to lose the 5 hours to 0 loot until you do. You know? And I'm sorry, but it's true. Like, I'm sorry. And I get in and we all laugh. We get in the stream and we see this wooden base. From my perspective, you can see a boxy, empty base with no loot in it. And somebody who spent 5 hours farming the fucking field, doing the travel, scouting the base, getting on top, burning in, and then crying over the 200 wood that they burned 600 fuel for. The obvious troll that they fell for, the obviously getting baited and losing 5 hours of your fucking time because you're either stupid and you hit randos with box wood bases that are obviously empty. They're like sheds, and you walk around rural areas banging sheds or something like that, and you think you're a genius because you're doing this? No, you're burning down sheds in rural areas. I mean, that's all you do. You're an idiot. And you get nothing when you do it. And I log in to an empty shed, and I'm like, well, but the shed was empty. But then you Ocean's 11 the shed. You understand how stupid you fucking actually look? You Ocean's 11 my empty woodshed. I need a metaphor that actually proves to you in your own brain how stupid and waste of time you've been in this community. How much you poisoned the game with your idiot waste of time. It poisons the experience for me, and it poisons the experience for you. Hence the worthless piece of shit argument. And not only is it harming to me, it's harming to you. You got 0 loot. You didn't get the win here in terms of the principle. I lost nothing but 200 wood in 5 minutes. You won nothing here. All you did is I log in to a live stream of, the idiot robbed my empty woodshed and spent Ocean's 11 time doing it. Needs to confirm to everybody in the audience that you're fucking stupid. Confirmed. Like, literally confirmed, and I'm gonna publish it tonight. You're fucking stupid, confirmed. You spend 5 hours robbing woodsheds. Now, you got a reaction, but see, that's good for me. This is good content for the stream. This is me farming you. Now, we got a word for this, bitch. I'm Turkey Tom. I have never lost to a troll. I eat trolls for fucking dinner all of my fucking life, always have, and I will continue to. It's the cost of doing business in the MMO lifestyle. Done it for 23 fucking years. You guys think this is new? No, I've done it for 23 fucking years. This is as old as a time, as old as the ages. As long as the internet's been around, there's been piece of shit, worthless trolls. I've had like 75 of them or something. It's like so stupid. Even before I became a streamer, I had trolls. Like, it's just this stupid ass fucking thing. The piece of shit, worthless, low IQ, garbage crap people have to do on the fucking internet all the time. And every time Charlie shows up, he's talking about another worthless ass troll, you know, another worthless ass troll who only confirmed to the community that they're brain dead, you know. And that's seriously like the most popular streamer in the world is like coming up there and making fun of jackasses like you every day. And in your mind, you somehow have some advantage or you're better than me or something like that. And the answer is no. You robbed a wooden shed like Ocean's 11 and you look like a fucking moron. I get in, I open my eyes, I look at my base, which took me 5 minutes to build before the stream ended yesterday, and I'm like, oh, okay, there is evidence of an Ocean's 11 robbery for 300 wood, and I just can't even imagine being that sort of loser. I can't even imagine. And I put the proof on stream. And it's one of the ways that I got 4,000 follows and 3,000, you know, like some odd money. And it's one of the ways that I did it is I show the world how stupid these fucking garbage crab people actually are. What they spend their time doing, how they judge you, all of it. All of it. How stupid they actually fucking are. It's my job. I did it long before. I used to scream about the government because they're stupid. They're fucking stupid. My big complaint about the government is they're low IQ. They make low IQ decisions like got milk, you know, like government cheese and all that. They make fucking stupid decisions like government cheese. They buy 85 trillion pounds of cheese that rots in 4 years, which is how we got the got milk commercials. And I think the government is fucking stupider than a 5-year-old child. I'm convinced that a 5-year-old child wouldn't have bought 3 trillion pounds of cheese. He would have been like, Daddy, this will all go bad in a year. What can we do with all of this cheese? You know? Ooh, look at that place. That place looks awesome. You know? And so, yeah, and a 5-year-old would have known better. So I trust a 5-year-old more than my government, right? I trust a 5-year-old more than these goddamn trolls. They're so goddamn low IQ and brain dead. They're not breathing air to their brains or something like that. They consistently show up and show you how fucking stupid, lowbrow, and shithead they are. Like garbage crab people coming out of the goddamn woodwork every single fucking day. And they troll you and they rob your woodshed, you know? Piece of shit short people. Randy Newman used to sing about them, you know. Short people, you know. Short people. They're short people, you know. And so I go bitching about you Ocean's 11ing my empty woodshed, which is an appropriate bitch. You know, you probably think you got some kind of reaction, but no. I am literally publishing this for hits. You understand? And you think that I'm doing this because I'm angry or something and that you're getting a reaction from me. No. I have to go up there on public and say, look at the dumb monkey. Ocean's 11, the empty woodshed, guys. You know, look at the monkey. Ocean's 11, the woodshed. You know? Look at the monkeys steal my car at knife point. Look at the monkeys who committed the drug war. Look at the CIA monkeys who killed all of our presidents and our luminaries. Look at the idiot monkeys all day. Look at them. Oh, I'm such a piece of shit. Yeah, because they kept trying to kill me all my life. Yeah. Oh, I'm such a lazy piece of shit, you know? Yeah. So after the system went after me when I was 17 for possession of ecstasy, you know? I'm the piece of shit. No, the drug war was the piece of shit. You're the piece of shit, you know? No. All I did was drugs. You put all of our innocent Americans in jail. You're the piece of shit. I think reality and you and Trump don't mix, you know? You know, I'm just saying it. Shall we show you some? Shall we show you some? I'm not going to say the word proof. I'm just going to say, shall we show you some? Shall we show you some proof? I guess I will say proof. Shall we show you some proof? Here is TYT talking about how Biden tells Dems he won't drop out. Just like how the trolls don't stop. You know, the stupid people have won. They are ruining the world. Hello. Hi, stupid people. Thanks for ruining the world and my life and everything I've ever loved and known. Thanks for threatening the love of my life with murder. Thanks for trying to kill me with a circular saw. Thanks for busting me when I was 17 for doing drugs. Thanks for ruining my life and making me a deferred adjudicated felony. Thanks for raping my friend and leaving her to die in a dumpster in Littleton, Colorado. Thanks for, thanks for getting my friend to kill his father and then himself a second later. Thanks for all the things, thanks for all the things, I'm the asshole. I caused all those things. Those are all my problems. I caused those somehow, I guess. Great life, thanks, all this death and, all this death and taxes you're sending. Let's throw some free heart mending. Dear God, all this death you're sending. That's Lane Stanley. Right? That's Lane Stanley. He said, dear God, all this death that you're sending, let's throw some free heart mending, because that's what needs to happen now, right? And I'm the piece of shit. I'm the one who belongs to jail for drugs. I'm the one who shouldn't have a real job. I'm the one whose job should be illegal his entire life, who can't sell online gaming currency because it's worse than being Hitler. It's literally worse than being Hitler. Hitler gets chased less often than people who sell online gaming currency. Quite literally. I wish it wasn't true. It's true, It's sad but true. Sad but true, it's sad but true.
Yeah,
so here's TYT talking about the idiot trolls of the world who just won't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop.
This is now we're in landslide territory. You're losing 3 non-swing states.
We're losing 3 non-swing states, and Colorado won't vote for Trump anymore. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Colorado won't vote for Trump anymore. We're not fucking stupid like you. We've never been stupid like you. We've never put up with your drug laws ever. We've never put up with your bullshit ever. We never put up with right-wingers outside the ranch. We're not fucking stupid like you. I'm sorry. We're just not stupid like you. We don't truck with Trump, never have. We've always had a powerful, strong gay community since the 70s. The gay community took over 5 points, and saved the worst ghetto in Denver. It's an example of how we're just not stupid like you, We don't do like throwing our people in jail for drugs. All of my life until I was 24, you got a $20 ticket and not even jail. They would let you go from the jailhouse. Happened to me like 11 times. Here's a $20 ticket until I was 24. It was like, here's a $20 ticket. If it was a hard drug, they'd be like, yeah, we're going to try and fuck you for a felony. But for marijuana, it was like, yeah, here's a $20 petty theft ticket or whatever, And it was like that until I was 24. And then suddenly they were trying to throw me in jail for 4 years for marijuana. And that's when the shitty right-wing conservative cocksuckers, the American Taliban, who came in and destroyed Colorado in 12 months. They said, ooh, the hippies are making the marijuana money, and we like our oil money, so we're going to come in here and we're going to destroy Colorado in 12 months. And then that's what they proceeded to do. They spread those cheeks, and they raised the rent. They bought all the real estate in a year, and they tripled or quadrupled the rent from $500 to $2,000 a month. And the American Taliban killed Denver. Just like they killed everything I ever else experienced. They burned, they burned Lahaina. I used to live there for a year. They burned Denver. I lived there for 27 years. I feel like they burnt the city that I live in now. Like, I think they're burning everything and everyone. I think they burnt the government. I think they burnt us with the drug war. I think they want to kill us. I think they do. I think the dirty diaper dons want to kill us. It's the DDD, WPBB. white people behaving badly. WASPs, etc., rich white people behaving badly. I know very good rich white people who do not behave like the people that I am condemning. Know them in my personal life. Fingers not at them. I'm talking about the billionaires. Talking about the Warren Buffetts of the world that y'all respect for still eating Big Macs when he has $3 trillion or whatever. And I'm like, nah, you know, those are the baby killers. Remember, we used to call them baby killers in the 70s. They're baby killers. You thought it was the troops we were talking about. No, that's your idiot right-wing brain getting everything confoozled again. We never hated you. We hated the baby killers, the rich white people who took us to the war in the first place. It was never the warriors who fought the war that we hated, you know. It was the baby killers, the rich white people who sent us to that war in the first fucking place. Dropped the bombs on Hiroshima without our permission. Killed 3,000 of our own people in 9/11. Sent us to die in Afghanistan for 20 years. Killed 1 million of us with COVID and, you know, fucking, you know, Bill Gates and Microsoft and all this. And, you know, but yeah, just I'll tell you what's wrong with my life. You can tell me, you can call me lazy and a lazy druggie and a shithead and an asshole lay about fucking wastrel or whatever. And I can say deep state. And I can point to the felony that I faced at the age of 17. You know? I can just see, I can point to reality to you. But I think you're just gonna say Trump again. Or Biden again. I don't think you listen. I don't think reality and you fuck with each other very often. It's a theme that comes up a lot on the stream. So I'm just gonna keep saying it until you get it through your brain. Tax the assets till there's no more rich anymore. Stop fucking blaming me for all of the systemic woes that killed my country and me. And we can all have a good relationship again, and I'll go back to work again, and I'll stop rebelling and picketing signing you, and living in squats and saying fuck you, and living off welfare and choking you up, and acting like a general fucking Kikimora, you know? But until we get our closure and you admit every bit of the way that you shat on this world and turned it into a scam, and now Griftonomics is your god now, until you admit it and we start addressing the issue and get the closure, maybe a revolution, something like that. I have no idea what it is, salt to the sea or something like that. I don't know, sir. Go to the sea for salt. I don't know. But I know that you gotta stop blaming me. I'm the person that you victimized the worst. I'm the person who directly turned 18 the day 9/11 happened. Okay, so we're going to listen to Weird YouTuber Drama from 38 minutes ago by Omni. This is Moist Critical over Sniper Rifle. Sniper Wolf. Excuse me. Sniper Wolf. Content creator. Content claim problems and such. I don't want to do this content. I don't like this content. It's boring to me. Let's go to AI is ruining the internet. Oh, I don't want to die here. I don't want to die here. It's very hard for me to put a base down when idiots want to... It's very difficult for me to put down a base when idiots want to Ocean's 11 my wood shed, you know? And I think they're successful in that respect. They did get a win there. It's very difficult for me to care about making a base if idiots are going to Ocean 11 my woodshed, you know? But oh well. I threw my rock away for some reason. And that screws me so bad. God damn it. Oh well, we'll go back to the content here. I want to know why Trump is immune, right? So let's learn about why Trump is immune, which I don't believe because they convicted him of 35 felonies. If he's immune, then why is he convicted of 35 felonies? But let's listen to Legal Eagle explain how this guy convicted of 35 felonies is immune.
It's worse. Remember however bad you think it is?
It's worse. It's worse.
Remember when Trump's lawyers argued that he could SEAL Team 6 his political rivals, and we all laughed because that's a preposterous thing for anyone to argue, and absolutely no serious person could possibly believe that the Constitution or the laws of this country would allow that to be the rule. Well, the Supreme Court just said, hold my beer while I assassinate my political rivals.
president is entitled for total personal gain to use the trappings of his office. That's what you're trying to get us to hold.
Yes, the Supreme Court has effectively given law-breaking presidents, and we're not singling any one law-breaking president out or anything, could be any felonious president, almost absolute immunity from criminal prosecution. And where the court did not grant outright absolute immunity, it gave presumptive immunity and procedural protections that might as well have been absolute immunity. And while unofficial acts of the president still receive no immunity, the cherry on top of this crap sundae is that even though a president now has immunity from criminal prosecution for official acts as president, a prosecutor cannot even use official acts as evidence in a prosecution over unofficial acts, which makes prosecution of some unofficial acts virtually impossible. Whether you are a Republican or a Democrat, this is a terrible decision for democracy.
That's where I live.
Possibly a top 5 worst Supreme Court decision of all time. Happy July 4th, everyone. But just how bad is it? Well, don't take my word for it. Justice Sotomayor says, quote, the court effectively creates a law-free zone around the president, upsetting the status quo that has existed since the founding. This new official acts immunity now lies about like a loaded weapon for any president that wishes to place his own interests, his own political survival,
but he's not president.
The president of the United States is the most powerful person in the country, possibly the world. When he uses his official powers in
but he's not president.
Reasoning, he now will be insulated from criminal prosecution. Orders the Navy SEAL Team 6 to assassinate a political rival, immune. Organizes a military coup to hold on to power, immune. Takes a bribe in exchange for a pardon, immune. Let the president violate the law. Let him exploit the trappings of his office for personal gain.
Yay, the president is the worst criminal office in the land now.
Because if he knew that he may one day face liability for breaking the law, he might not be as bold and fearless as we would like him to be. That is the majority's message today. Justice Sotomayor concludes that the opinion marked a sea change in the relationship between the people and the president. Quote, in every use of official power, the president is now a king above the law. But how did we get here? Well, until now, executive immunity was a court-created doctrine that shields presidents from most civil lawsuits involving conduct that occurred during their presidential terms. There's no explicit constitutional text granting the president immunity, but in Nixon versus Fitzgerald, the Supreme Court ruled that a president is entitled to absolute immunity from legal liability for civil damages based on his official acts, including acts on the outer perimeter of his duties. The court defined the president's official duties quite broadly to prevent future presidents from being sued for, quote, virtually every allegation that an action was unlawful or was taken for a forbidden purpose. The court explained that it was, quote, settled law that the separation of powers doctrine does not bar every exercise of jurisdiction over the president of the United States. To determine whether a particular type of suit against a president or a former president could be heard, a court must balance the constitutional weight of the interest to be served against the dangers of intrusion on the authority and functions of the executive branch. Indeed, in Clinton versus Jones, the Supreme Court found that under that rubric, the president does not have immunity from civil suits for conduct before they became president. So until now, virtually every lawyer and judge in the country assumed that while executive immunity would shield civil lawsuits because the president could be sued by almost anyone in the country over almost anything, that criminal prosecutions would be different. Why? Because it's way more important that a president be bound by criminal law and not commit heinous criminal acts, even in service of their duties. Plus, there are way more safeguards against criminal prosecution than civil suits. But Trump moved to dismiss his D.C. prosecution on immunity grounds. He lost to the trial court and appealed the decision. Judge Tanya Chutkan stayed the criminal proceedings pending the outcome of the appeal. The D.C. Circuit upheld the lower court's ruling that, quote, former President Trump has become Citizen Trump with all the defenses of any other criminal defendant. But any executive immunity that may have protected him while he served as president no longer protects him against this prosecution. The Circuit Court ruled that presidents are not above the law. Quote, the president has a constitutionally mandated duty to take care that the laws be faithfully executed. As part of this duty, the president is responsible for investigating and prosecuting criminal violations. It would be a striking paradox if the president, who alone is vested with the constitutional duty to take care that the laws be faithfully executed, were the sole officer capable of defying those laws with impunity. The Circuit Court's decision was widely praised as a well-constructed opinion that came to the only logical conclusion. But then it arrived in the Supreme Court. The top-line ruling from the majority of the Supreme Court is this. Presidents cannot be indicted based on conduct for which they are immune from prosecution. Based on the standard that this opinion creates, which we'll talk about in a second, Justice Roberts, writing for the 6-justice majority, kicked things back down to the trial court. Quote, on remand, the district court must carefully analyze the indictment's remaining allegations to determine whether they, too, involve conduct for which a president must be immune from prosecution. and the parties and the district court must ensure that sufficient allegations support the indictment's charges without such conduct. And the opinion starts with the premise that presidents have lots of power, powers they wield exclusively and do not share with Congress. The court describes the president's core powers as taking care that the laws are faithfully executed, commanding the military, and dismissing officers he has appointed, and pardoning people who have committed crimes. So the court created 3 buckets: core official acts, non-core official acts, and unofficial acts. But as you'll see, there's very little difference between the official acts, and very little will qualify as an unofficial act. And the court states, quote, "We conclude that under our constitutional structure of separated powers, the nature of presidential power requires that a former president have some immunity from criminal prosecution for official acts during his tenure in office. At least with respect to the president's exercise of his core constitutional powers, this immunity must be absolute. As for his remaining official acts, he is also entitled to immunity. At the current stage of proceedings in this case, however, we need not and do not decide whether that immunity must be absolute or instead whether a presumptive immunity is sufficient." So with respect to the exercise of core powers, the president is apparently absolutely immune from any criminal prosecution related to using those powers. And the court goes on to note that in cases involving Richard Nixon and Aaron Burr, judges recognize that the president has a presumptive privilege to withhold certain papers and communications. Though oddly, in both of those cases, Presidents Nixon and Jefferson were compelled to produce records and recordings because of the public interest in those records was strong enough to overcome the presumptive privilege. However, the court sees the Trump case differently because Trump is the subject of a criminal prosecution. Quote, "Criminally prosecuting a president for unofficial conduct undoubtedly poses a far greater threat of intrusion on the authority and functions of the executive branch than simply seeking evidence in his possession, as in Burr and Nixon. The danger is akin to, indeed greater than, what led us to recognize absolute immunity from civil damages liability, that the president would be chilled from taking the bold and unhesitating action required of an independent executive. So the argument goes, if a president could face criminal prosecution for his official acts, including communications with his aides, he might be unable to perform his official duties because he fears prosecution. So the court concludes, quote, "Taking into account these competing considerations, we conclude that the separation of powers principles explicated in our precedent necessitates at least a presumptive immunity from criminal prosecution for a president's acts within the outer perimeter of his official responsibility. Such an immunity is required to safeguard the independence and effective functioning of the executive branch and to enable the president to carry out his constitutional duties without undue caution." But what you'll see is that the majority continually only looks to one side. They believe that presidents should be free, but what about the other side? Sure, there are reasons why we want a president to have the ability to take action, but we also have some damn good reasons why we might want the president to hesitate, if not withhold action entirely when it comes to criminal violations. And the majority just simply doesn't address the other side. So the majority sets up a paradigm that first examines whether the conduct involved one of the president's core powers. If it does, the president is absolutely immune from criminal prosecution. If it does not implicate a core power, then the courts have to decide whether the president's acts are official or unofficial. If it's an official act, the president is presumptively immune from prosecution. If it's an unofficial act, then the president is not immune. So how do we determine if the president's action is part of their core responsibilities or not? Well, we don't know. There's no standard in this opinion. They are apparently, according to this court, whatever powers the president has that are not shared with other branches of the government. But it's not like those powers are just listed in the Constitution. And other than the few powers that were explicitly enumerated by this court, including removing people from office and commanding the military, we have no idea what might be considered a core power or not. But even those enumerated core powers are terrifying, because the court specifically said commanding the military. So if you take one thing away from this video, it's this. Because commanding the military is apparently a core presidential power, and use of core presidential power is absolutely immune from criminal prosecution, any use of the military by the president, including using the American military on American soil, is absolutely immune from criminal prosecution. And if you take two things away, it should be that the president can do anything related to the DOJ, create sham investigations, sham prosecutions, fabricate evidence. They can do any of that, and they are absolutely immune because that's a core function. And a few really good commentators put it this way. The office of the president is like a gun. When you get elected president, you have an unfettered right to use that gun any way that you want to. Your motives and purposes for using that gun are completely irrelevant. You're the president, use the gun however you want. Criminal law does not apply to your use of that gun. And that is why multiple Supreme Court justices are concerned about a president SEAL Team 6ing their political rivals. But some official acts are only presumptively immune. So how would a prosecutor overcome the presumption of immunity that comes with non-core official acts? Well, again, we have no idea. The court doesn't provide a standard. The only thing the court says is that, quote, at a minimum, the president must be immune from prosecution for an official act unless the government can show that applying a criminal prohibition to that act would pose no dangers of intrusion on the authority and functions of the executive branch. This is barely a limit. There's almost no reason to distinguish between core and non-core official acts if there's no limit on what can be an official act that receives immunity. This language is from the original Fitzgerald balancing test, but turned on its head. Instead of balancing the importance of the intrusion, the court simply says if there's any danger at all of intrusion, there is immunity that attaches to that action. As Justice Sotomayor said in her dissent, quote, no dangers, none at all. It is hard to imagine a criminal prosecution for a president's official acts that would pose no dangers of intrusion on presidential authority in the majority's eyes. Nor should that be the standard. Surely some intrusions on the executive may be justified by an overriding need to promote objectives within the constitutional authority of Congress. Other intrusions may be justified by the primary constitutional duty of the judicial branch to do justice in criminal prosecution. According to the majority, however, any intrusion on executive power is too much. When presumptive immunity is this inclusive, the majority's indecision as to whether official acts immunity must be absolute or whether instead presumptive immunity is sufficient hardly matters. Now, I've seen a few legal pundits say that this decision is no big deal because immunity only attaches absolutely for the exercise of core presidential powers, despite the fact that the military is almost certainly core power and lets the president strike their rifle. But it's okay because other official acts are only presumptively immune and therefore can be prosecuted. But based on this language, that's not the case. Given that the only official acts that can be prosecuted are ones where there is absolutely no danger of intrusion into the authority and functions of the executive branch, that category is vanishingly small. Worse, you can't look to the president's motives to determine whether the act is official or not. Now, even if you're president and you murder your political rivals and receive protection, you'll still want a good lawyer. But if you want a great lawyer, my law firm, the Eagle Team, can help. If you've gotten in a car crash, suffered a data breach, especially if you got one of those data breach letters saying your information might have been leaked, or are dealing with a workers' comp or social security issue, we can represent you or help find you the right attorney. Because it's so important to talk to a lawyer right away so you can get the best representation and find out what your options are. So click on the link in the description.
Damn it, he was too far for that. God damn it,
you're
so annoying.
Team, you need the Eagle Team, so click below.
Damn.
Okay, sure. But unofficial acts are not immune, right? Well, hold on. First, how would we distinguish a president's official actions from his unofficial ones? Well, the court says, quote, when the president acts pursuant to constitutional and statutory authority, he takes official action to perform the functions of his office. However, the court then says that official acts are not constrained to the president's constitutional and statutory authority. The majority says, quote, and some presidential conduct, for example, speaking to and on behalf of the American people, certainly can qualify as official conduct when not obviously connected to a particular constitutional or statutory provision. For those reasons, the immunity we have recognized extends to the outer perimeter of the president's official responsibilities, covering actions so long as they are not manifestly or palpably beyond his authority. So, if you think that sounds like a very broad description of presidential official acts, you'd be right. I would be challenged to come up with a broader definition. But surely plotting to overturn an election result would be manifestly and palpably beyond the president's authority, right? Wrong. The Supreme Court said, quote, in dividing official from unofficial conduct, courts may not inquire into the president's motives. According to Roberts, even asking the question would cripple the executive branch's ability to function. And it gets worse. According to Justice Roberts, quote, nor may courts deem an action unofficial merely because it allegedly violates a generally applicable law. So if a president's action violates a law, that doesn't mean he can be prosecuted.
Well, when the president does it, that means that it is not illegal.
As Justice Jackson points out in her dissent, the government will have difficulty proving whether an act is official or unofficial since it can't introduce evidence of the president's motives. That's right, the court says you can't look to the president's motives to determine whether an act is official or unofficial either. You know, for reasons. The only question is whether the president has the power or not. And Justice Jackson points out the problem with this means-only or authority-only approach in her dissent in a footnote. She says, quote, to fully appreciate the oddity of making the criminal immunity discrimination turn on the character of the president's responsibilities, consider what the majority says is one of the president's conclusive and preclusive prerogatives, the president's power to remove those who wield executive power on his behalf. While the president may have the authority to decide to remove the attorney general, for example, the question here is whether the president has the option to remove the attorney general by, say, poisoning him to death. Put another way, the issue here is not whether the president has exclusive removal power, but whether a generally applicable criminal law prohibiting murder can restrict how the president exercises that authority. And the implied answer in that footnote is that the president is free to poison any member of their staff or cabinet, because they have authority to remove that person. They've got the power, so any means whatsoever would be an official act. And I'm not being histrionic here. Justice Sotomayor says the majority allows the president to send SEAL Team 6 to kill their political rival. Justice Jackson says the majority
God
allows the
damn
president
it.
to poison any member
Every
of
time
the
I start
staff.
hitting a tree, I
This
get a
isn't just me.
zombie.
These are the dissenting
So
justices
fucking
on the
annoying.
Supreme Court. This is what I meant when I said this was bad. And this policy argument on which they 100% rely stems from the idea of separation of powers. But it also turns that idea completely on its head, because part of separation of powers is checks and balances. And here, they've organized things in a way that the executive is completely unchecked by either of the other branches of government. And while the majority opinion is 43 pages long, it never got around to defining unofficial acts. So while it provides tons of guidance on what is an official act and is therefore immune from prosecution, they give zero guidance whatsoever on what is an unofficial act and therefore would be prosecutable. All we know is that official acts which are immune are anything within the outer perimeter of the president's official responsibilities, covering actions so long as they are not manifestly or palpably beyond his authority. That's almost anything a president does. So the court has also made the official versus unofficial distinction almost meaningless. As Justice Sotomayor says,
That's
in
helpful.
fact, the majority's dividing line between official and unofficial conduct narrows the conduct considered unofficial almost to a nullity. It says that whenever the president acts in a way that is not manifestly or palpably beyond his authority, he's taking official action. It then goes a step further. In dividing official from unofficial conduct, courts may not inquire into the president's motives. It is one thing to say that motive is irrelevant to questions regarding the scope of civil liability, but it is quite another to make it irrelevant to questions regarding criminal liability. Under that rule, any use of official power for any purpose, even the most corrupt purpose indicated by objective
God
evidence
damn it,
of
I
the
caught
most corrupt
fucking
motives and
aggro right
intent,
here, too.
remains official and immune. Under the majority's test, if it can be
Whoa.
called a test, the category of presidential action that can be deemed unofficial is destined to be vanishingly small. So to help understand all of these distinctions, the great people over at Just Security put together this great chart. Starting from right to left, if there is official conduct, we have to ask, is it within the core constitutional authority? If it is, there's absolute immunity, no prosecution, and you can't use it as evidence. If it's not core constitutional authority, you have to ask, does it pose any danger of intrusion on the authority and functions of the executive branch? If it does, no prosecution, can't use it as evidence. If it doesn't pose any dangers of intrusion on the authority and functions of the executive branch, then there is no immunity and you can use it as evidence in a prosecution. Then going back up to the top of the chart, if the conduct is 100% unofficial, then yes, you can prosecute it, but remember, you cannot use any official acts or anything that was deemed an official act as evidence in that particular trial. Now, when courts address constitutional questions, they're generally bound by principles of judicial restraint. Now, the consequences of this decision are not just about Trump. It applies to all presidents for the foreseeable future. And that's why it's important to understand the criticisms of this decision and why it's so dangerous. So let's start with one of the court's first big leaps, the idea that immunity shields a president from criminal as well as civil penalties. Why did the majority grant such sweeping immunity? Well, according to the majority, quote, the purpose of a vigorous and energetic executive, the framers thought, was to ensure good government, for a feeble executive implies a feeble execution of the government. They pull that line out of context from Federalist 70, and that's about it. You apparently can't have any enfeeblement whatsoever of the president, even though every president for the last 250 years has assumed they could be criminally liable for at least some of their conduct. But that's it. That's all the support they have. It's just a policy argument that a vigorous, unencumbered presidency is good, therefore almost full immunity. QED, from proclaimed originalist and textualist, this is honestly shockingly dishonest and hypocritical. Because we're dealing with the Constitution, Congress can't pass a law that says the president will be criminally liable for virtually anything, and the judiciary can't prosecute the president, so the president is unchecked. And the majority opinion doesn't even address the public's interest in not having a criminal president. As Justice Sotomayor points out in her dissent, the court's precedent suggests that presidents do not and should not have broad immunity from criminal law.
No,
Quote,
they
at
shouldn't.
the same time, the public interest in federal criminal prosecution of a former president is vastly greater than the public interest in a private individual's civil
Gonna try and
suit.
get some
All
clout
9
from that
justices
gas
in Fitzgerald
station.
explicitly recognize that distinction. The 5-justice majority noted that there was a greater public interest in criminal prosecutions than in actions for civil damages. Chief Justice Berger's concurrence accordingly emphasized that the majority's immunity was limited to civil damages claims rather than criminal prosecution. The 4 dissenting justices agreed that a contention that the president is immune from criminal prosecution in the courts, if ever made, would not be credible. And the ramifications of declaring the president above criminal law are huge. Justice Jackson explains, quote, put simply, immunity is exemption from the duties and liabilities imposed by law. In its purest form, the concept of immunity boils down to a maxim, the king can do no wrong, a notion that was firmly rejected at the birth of our republic. And as Justice Sotomayor explains, quote, the majority
Ooh,
makes
solar
3
panel.
moves that in effect completely insulate presidents from criminal
Well, I'm
liability.
glad I came.
First, the majority creates absolute immunity for the president's exercise of core constitutional powers. This holding is unnecessary on the facts of the indictment, and the majority's attempt to apply it to the facts expands the concept of core powers beyond any recognizable bounds. In any event, it is quickly eclipsed by the second move, which is to create expansive immunity for all official acts. Whether described as presumptive or absolute under the majority's rule, a president's use of any official power for any purpose, even the most corrupt, is immune from prosecution. That is just as bad as it sounds, and it is baseless. Finally, the majority declares that evidence concerning acts for which the president is immune can play no role in any criminal prosecution against him. That holding, which will prevent the government from using a president's official acts to prove knowledge or intent in prosecuting private offenses, is nonsensical. Argument by argument, the majority invents immunity through brute force. Under scrutiny, its arguments crumble. To start, the majority's broad official acts immunity is inconsistent with text, history, and established understandings of the president's role. Moreover, it is deeply wrong even in its own functionalist terms. Next, the majority's core immunity is both unnecessary and misguided. Furthermore, the majority's illogical evidentiary hearings is unprecedented. Finally, this majority's project will have disastrous consequences for the presidency and for our democracy. The main takeaway of today's decision is that all of a president's official acts, defined without regard to motive or intent, are entitled to immunity that is at least presumptive and quite possibly absolute. Whenever the president wields the enormous power of his office, the majority says the criminal law, at least presumptively, cannot touch him. The official acts immunity has no firm grounding in constitutional text, history, or precedent. Indeed, those standard grounds for constitutional decision-making all point in the opposite direction. No matter how you look at it, the majority's official acts immunity is utterly indefensible. Now, the 6 conservatives in the majority, all of them self-described strict textualists, were really offended by this comment. They say that, quote, a specific textual basis has not been considered a prerequisite to the recognition of immunity.
I had to
and Justice Roberts tries to rebut Sotomayor by noting that the Constitution is silent on all matters related to prosecuting ex-presidents. Quote, conspicuously absent is the mention of the fact that since the founding, no president has ever faced criminal charges, let alone for his conduct in office. But that's entirely Sotomayor's point. She says the Constitution's silence is noteworthy in at least 3 respects. Quote, first, the framers clearly knew how to provide for immunity from prosecution because they did give narrow immunity to legislators via the speech or debate clause. She says, quote, they did not extend the same or similar immunity to presidents. This is classic textual interpretation. If you're bound by the Constitution and the Constitution grants immunity in some places, but is silent in other places,
son of a bitch,
immunity doesn't exist. Her second point is that some state constitutions did provide express immunity for sitting governors, but the Constitution did not, again calling into question the reason the framers did not extend that privilege to a sitting president. And the third contention was that the impeachment judgment clause cut against the court's position. Quote, that clause presumes the availability of criminal process as a backstop by establishing that an official impeached and convicted by the Senate shall nevertheless be liable and subject to indictment, trial, and judgment and punishment according to law. That clause clearly contemplates that a former president may be subject to criminal prosecution for the same conduct that resulted or could have resulted in an impeachment judgment, including conduct such as bribery. So there's no other way to put this. This is a horrifying opinion. And I personally worry about the future of this country. For one reason, we can't change this. There's no one to appeal to. Congress can't fix this with legislation. We can't appeal to the courts because the highest court in the land says that the immunity exists and it's almost always absolute. The Constitution is the highest law of the land, and it's effectively like the Supreme Court has amended the Constitution to include an immunity that has never existed before with zero basis in the text and history of the Constitution. All we can do is hope that future presidents won't use this power. This is horrifying not only for those that think former President Trump committed crimes while in office, but for anyone that believes the president should be bound by the law. As of today, for many, many actions, regardless of their inherent criminality, the president is immune. And even if you believed every crazy thing that has been alleged about Biden and the Biden crime family, this decision would immunize almost every allegation that has been levied against them. And of course, the shadow
it works for Biden
large,
too.
But I wouldn't want this opinion to come down.
I don't like
either
of them.
Presidency.
I don't like either of them.
Any serious jurist think that this should be the law going forward? No president should have this immunity. No president should have this power. And perhaps someday the Supreme Court will scale back this opinion and provide reasonable definitions. But as it stands now, current and future presidents have the powers of a king. So yeah, this is bad, and I frankly can't think of anything worse. And that's also reflected in the news reporting as well. What's interesting is that the Supreme Court decision has been covered extensively by over 400 news outlets, 33% of the reporting coming from the left, and only 17% coming from the right. But if you compare the headlines, you'll start to see some interesting framing emerge. On the left, you have a lot of outlets saying that Trump was granted immunity. On the right, outlets tend to draw the distinction between official acts and private acts. And depending on which article you see first, your view of the story can be completely different. If you read the left-leaning sources first, you might think that presidents have complete immunity and only focus on the potential negative outcomes, which frankly is more accurate. And if you read the ones on the right, you might fail to see any of the potential repercussions from this decision. Now, all this is possible thanks to today's sponsor, Ground News, a website and app developed by a former NASA engineer on a mission to give readers an easy, data-driven, objective way to read the news. Ground News gathers related articles from around the world and across the political spectrum, so you can see the bias and compare coverage. Every story comes with a quick visual breakdown of the political bias, factuality, and ownership of the source's reporting, all backed by ratings from 3 independent news organizations. One of my favorite parts is their bias comparison feature, which highlights specific differences in reporting across the political spectrum. This can be especially helpful when reading stories from sources you've never heard of, which could be run by total nut jobs. And I also love their blind spot feature, which shows you stories that were underreported by either side of the political spectrum. And it helps explain why we often talk past each other and some people seem hyper-focused on what seems like nonsense, often because some random blog post went viral among certain groups. But that's why Ground News is my favorite way to get the news. And as a legal eaglet, you can save 40% off the Ground News Baby subscription by clicking on the link that's on screen or down below. This subscription gives you unlimited access to every feature, including the Bias Insight tool and blind spot feed. And by subscribing, you'll support an independent news platform working to make the media landscape more transparent. So click on the link below to get 40% off your subscription. And after that, click on this link over here for more Legal Eagle, or I'll see you in court.
Fucking stupid scarecrow. Where'd he go? Did he die?
It seemed like everyone and their mother was advertising established titles this year.
Maybe he
Is
did
it a scam?
die.
Yes. Is it illegal? Maybe. Established Titles has taken over YouTube. Extremely prominent YouTubers have run sponsorships for the company, and the money was flowing. Like many YouTubers, I had been approached repeatedly about running an Established Titles sponsorship.
If it's no Scottish, it's clap!
I declined because it didn't make much sense to me and started researching my own video on the topic.
Yes, Established Titles is a scam. Big moist critical drama. Okay.
Bastards, welcome back to the Philip.
Thank you, Philip DeFranco. Thank you, Legal, for the excellent content from Stream Netflix. Sub to your channel. Thank you, Philip DeFranco.
Into the news. I hope you had a fantastic July 4th weekend. You didn't do anything.
Wait, do I hear a horse?
Don't be stupid. Because there were definitely a few of those, unfortunately, as there are every year. But regardless, I got a great, interesting show for you today. So you just buckle up, you hit that like button, I'll hit you with a monkey, and let's jump in.
This is a news show.
Big and requested internet drama news, let's talk about Moist Critical, Sniper Wolf, an apology, and an alleged framing. Right, and all of this connects back to React content copyright strikes being back in the news. Because at the outset of this, it just seemed like more bad news about Sniper Wolf. Because as you might remember, last year there was that major controversy between her and that other creator, Jack's Film, with that just absolutely blowing up after she doxed him by posting a photo from outside
I
his
can't
house.
believe she still has a career.
In the community, and it started after Jack had been critical of Sniper Wolf's reaction content, saying among other things that she wasn't transforming or adding anything meaningful to the videos that she reacts to, and therefore is actually just stealing people's content and not giving credit. And the reason that I talk about this thing that happened almost nearly a year ago is that a smaller creator just accused Sniper Wolf of copyright striking him, all because he reacted to her content. See, a few months ago, the channel One Giant Onion made a video called Watching Sniper Wolf Until I Laugh, and then watching 3 hours of her content and not laughing, seemingly to try to make the point that she's not funny or doing anything substantial in a reaction video. And with that, he recently put out a video saying that she hit him with a strike.
And this is completely unjust because, as you all know, Sniper Wolf doesn't do any transformative content at all. She's a
Wow!
Sniper Wolf is notorious for
damn
stealing
it.
other people's videos and not crediting the original creators at all. So,
Or with him arguing that it just doesn't make sense for her to do this because he was really just doing the same thing that she does. That was part of the point. And they're noting that it especially hurts him because his channel is so much smaller than Sniper Wolf's, who has over 34 million subscribers.
now because she's such a large creator, there's not really anything I can do. She has a lot of power, and I don't really have any power over YouTube or anything like that.
But the most batting of this strike, it puts his channel and his income in danger. Right? And so his story, it starts gaining some traction, and then it absolutely blows up thanks to the likes of Moist Critical putting out a video yesterday.
Now, technically, you could argue One Giant Onion was in the wrong because he took 3 hours worth of her content and didn't transform it. He just sat there, not giving a ton of input and definitely not laughing at it. However, Sniper Wolf doesn't own her own content either. She steals it. She doesn't have the right to that content that she's reacting to in the first place. Thus, she shouldn't be able to strike One Giant Onion for reacting to that content.
Right, and saying, as others have argued, it's just incredibly hypocritical for her to do this. Especially because someone like Sniper Wolf, they should understand just how serious it can feel to get hit with a strike.
Sniper Wolf has been on the platform for so long now, she knows just how special it is to be a content creator and how much a strike hurts that. Like, the kind of toll that takes. And yet, she still went through with that. That is so sad. That is heartless.
But then, here's the thing with all this. Sniper Wolf responds, saying, I want to clarify that I did not strike anyone's video. I do not have any pending takedown notices. I believe someone else must have done it on my behalf. With Moist Critical then responding, if that's true, you should contact the strike channel and get the information of the person who did strike it so you can take legal action against them. There's a huge problem with this dog shit on the platform right now, so it'd be great to put a stop to it. With that, then seemingly creating a side feud of its own, with Sniper Wolf defending herself, saying the channel made no effort to contact her, and adding that it is irresponsible to post a video with false information. We also saw her as of this morning.
Oh my God,
reach
I was
out to
lucky.
One Giant Onion on Twitter to say it is not her or her claim, and he should contact someone about it. And there, as of recording, it does look like he's trying to get more information on what's going on. But then one of the biggest updates being that Moist Critical actually put out a video today titled Sniper Wolf did not strike a channel, and in it, he apologized.
So apologies to Sniper Wolf. I'm sorry for the big headache that this must have caused when she didn't do it. She wasn't the one that issued the strike.
With Moist saying that he was able to look at all the information that One Giant Onion received about the strike, right, and from what he saw, it looked like it came from someone pretending to work for an agency that claimed to represent Sniper Wolf. But then going on to talk about the history of and the continued problems of impersonator strikes. Right, as far as the history, talking about the guy that impersonated Bungie and that whole ordeal, where Bungie actually hit a YouTuber with a $7.6 million lawsuit. And while Charlie and I think many others do credit YouTube with doing a relatively good job when it comes to situations like this, seemingly more needs to be done, and specifically, it needs to be done on YouTube's end, right? Noting that there are limitations to what a creator or just a regular person can do in a situation like this.
I also asked if she would be taking any action against him for the impersonating strikes, since it is illegal, and we have already seen a legal case from this, with Bungie, as well as YouTube themselves doing this. I mention this all the time. YouTube dunked on a false flagger back in like 2019. They ruined them. Annihilated them. So I asked if Sniper Wolf would be trying to take action. She talks about how they're a foreign company, so it's pretty hard. And she's right. Since it is a foreign entity, her options are kind of limited there. So it's going to really be up to YouTube to solve this issue. Apparently this group has done this multiple times in the past, and now they've just done it again. So it looks like the only option to save the day is going to be sending up the bat signal and hoping YouTube will put on the cape and shut this group down, and maybe they will pursue something legally against them, because this is an issue that is spiraling out of control now.
But ultimately, that is where we are with this right now. It'll be interesting to see if anything does actually happen on YouTube's end here, if we get more information, if there's going to be more of a crackdown. But in the meantime, I gotta ask, what are your thoughts and opinions, both on the specific issue of the Moist Critical Sniper Wolf situation, as well as the more grand and overarching story here. But then, let's shift gears to some quickie news. Starting with the fact that Andrew Tate is free, at least to leave Romania.
Andrew Tate gets free?
Romania ruled over the
Wow.
weekend that both he and his brother Tristan can actually leave the country, but they have to stay in the European Union. Because while they were out of prison, they were previously locked in
No
Romania.
US
Now,
for
they
you.
want mobility. With the Tates' lawyer telling the New York Times...
Ah,
that
you've been banned out of America, bitch, by Europe.
I'm also adding in a statement. We embrace and applaud
Hope it
the
was
decision
worth using all those
consider
women.
a
I hope it
reflection
was
of
worth it.
exemplary behavior and
Piece of
actions
shit.
my client. Andrew and Tristan are still determined to clear their name and reputation. And Andrew responding to the news on Twitter by saying, I am free, the sham case is falling apart.
You're
So
banned
there,
from
one
America.
issue
You're not
involving
free.
sex trafficking
You're not free at all. You got
inside
tons
the
of
news. This
limits.
morning it appears they got
Try
more
and
bad
come
news.
to
Video
America.
outlets in the UK now are
Try and come to America and understand that you're not free, Andrew Tate. You're not fucking free. You're not free. You can't come to America. You have many limitations. As in, you will never experience American freedom again, probably. And that's not freedom. Like, honestly, people in Zimbabwe, they might not have the money to do it, but they still have the freedom to come to America and visit it. Like, you don't have that. You're not free. You have already been limited. Your freedoms are gradually reducing. I can go to Chattanooga, Tennessee. You are not free to do so. You are not free to do that. You can't come to America. You can't leave the European Union. You're not free at all. I challenge you to go to Perth, Australia. You are very not free. You are not free. And your freedoms are getting smaller by the day, criminal. Fucking stooge. Fucking wife beating. Fucking sexist clown face cartoon character. Fucking shithead, fucking, you know, like sex trafficking fucking moron, liar, scam artist. Ooh, look at that. Come on, gun. I really could use a weapon right now. I had this terrible scarecrow on me. Oh, you're such an asshole. I hate you. What do? I have some stone, but no wood. I have to get away from this fucking scarecrow. I guess I should go back. there's a pylon going into the city. I'll use it to go out and then back in. And that will lose the Scarecrow, hopefully. Or, well, I don't know. Or I don't know. Maybe I'll just lose the Scarecrow. I need to lose the Scarecrow. That's the main thing. So I have a lot of stone, which is good. I can definitely get up once I get a little tiny bit of wood, you know? I'm going to take this fuel just because it's free. I can't really just walk by it. Need fuel for a furnace. Also, I don't really want to live on this side. I'm going to cut through the city. I found the base that's here. I don't want to be anywhere near him. I'll share the city with him, but I don't want to be in the city with. I don't want to be on the same side, on the same city as him. Hopefully this city screws up the Scarecrow really bad. Oh, you fucking asshole. I can't really afford that right now. You're such a dick. God damn it. That was a lot of damage, you fucking dick. Fucking dick. Ah! Fucking Scarecrow. Scarecrows chase you so long. It's so annoying. Where's my knife at? Didn't I have a sword? I must have dropped it. Son of a bitch. There's a box. Yeah, a box is good if I can get to it. I don't need to. Ooh, look at that. That's even better. Except I need that. I need that. What's that? Oh, okay. Scrap. Oh, he won't leave me alone. It's so annoying. You're so annoying. That kind of works. Yeah, this works. This works. Yeah, this will let me away. Unless he can walk through. Haha, I found a solution finally. Okay, we see a pylon coming in. This is the other side of the city from whoever moved in here. Only 13 people are playing, which is weird. Oh, shit. Fucking scared me. I thought I was being shot at. Okay, there's the gas station that I originally came into. But he's out, he's out here. I mean, oh look, there's a hot air balloon up there on that building. But yeah, this city is cool. And I need a recycler, but he probably uses this recycler. It's fucking annoying. I need some other solution. I want to come into the city. Son of a bitch, the fucking Scarecrow found me somehow. God damn it. I need to get down, but I can't do it without killing him. Please let me up. Please let me up. Will he climb? Yes, he will. Oh my god. Go. Wish he would kill himself. Come on, you stupid Scarecrow. He has chased me so long. It's so fucking annoying. I need that. I need that. I don't need 2 torches, don't need pumpkin seeds. Oh, more zombies. Damn it. Maybe the milk crate's back now? Nope. Okay, well, buildings help. A pylon helps. I'm going to take the pylon. Oh, no, pylon won't go out. Pylon will get me out of this, maybe. No, I need that pylon. I need that pylon. I don't want to live out here. I tracked right to his house. I came right to his house, and I know that he's farming this recycler. He and I will have loss. Either he or I, one of us, will have loss sooner or later, and that is a situation that I can adeptly avoid, so I will. I will avoid the situation. I will leave this place, and I will just definitely avoid that situation of encountering him at the same recycler again and again and again. I'm not doing that with him. I'm not getting in a cyclical, stupid fucking tiff or anything like that. I'm not doing that. Oh, look, I got an axe, which is really good for me. I thank God that I came here, though, because I needed loot really bad. Hey, nice. I can defend myself a little bit. I need the recycler again, kind of, but I mean, now I can ditch that. No, I kind of don't. I kind of don't, actually. I don't really need the recycling now. Oh, I can change the skin of my suit, which I will do. Oh, I leveled? Yeah, I did level. Which is good. That helps with the wood. That rhymes. I need, yep, I need that. Oh, no, not not the mining tree, the wood cutting tree. Then, yeah, we want efficient lumberjack. And the highest... Yeah, I want a little bit into that. Yeah, just a little bit. Occasionally, I down a tree. That's a good thing. Okay, they're all clumped and ready to stay there. I kind of want to jump here, but I don't really have the health. Yeah, I'm just going to descend. I don't know. Maybe there's a milk crate on top, though. Oh, no, you can't go further. Can you? Oh, you can. No. Yeah. I could bring a bucket of water with me. That's sort of funny. I should go get water, maybe. Yeah, we're just going to leave out. I need to find a recycler somewhere else. I don't want to share the recycler with him. He'll fuck with me. I don't know if there's other recyclers in this place, but I know this city really well. Oh, God. I best leave. They're going to find me. Now, the pylons take me into the city pretty fast. Like, really fast. So I could just build here, come into his recycler, and farm here. I mean, there's not much loot on the road, though. I don't know. Yeah, there's another pylon. Oh, I can go further, and I should have. Or no, maybe I can't. Yeah, maybe I can, actually. Yeah, I should have just gone further. Yeah, I can. I can go further. I don't know. That's better than that. I need wood. There's a road and a bridge. Do I have binoculars? No. Oh, I should put, like, things that are precious away. Like, I guess that stone is completed. Scrap is okay. And metal? Yeah. There is some loot on the road, but it's not much. Let's see where the pylon takes us. Because the pylon connects us really well. So if I want to get to the city from this direction, I can. But I want to live by another... Wow. Yeah, I can cover a lot of land with this pylon. Damn. I can cover... I'm going to go back up and just go further. Let's see how long this linear line goes, because the pylons are helpful. Ooh, a chainsaw! My job just got a lot easier. Nice, nice. That's going to make this so easy. Now I need to put down. I pretty much need to put down. There, this is it. This is perfect. This is perfect. Right here, this is perfect. This is where we're building. Perfect, perfect. Okay, and they won't think to check here. I'll be really hidden by the trees, and I'll just build and build and build. I'll just build. So we're gonna dump all of my fuel into the chainsaw, and that's how I will get up my first base up. So you son of a bitch, you son of a bitch. I don't have make arrows, like a lot of them, and I'll just fight them. Please kill him. Have to be very careful. I should run the milk crate now, but I'm not going to. Need some place where I can put a wall. Need some place that's very hidden like this, but not directly at the gas station. Maybe down the dell a bit. I need to do my wood chopping now. Nope, I don't want to change. I don't want to change. There's a bear right there. I kind of want to chainsaw him. I don't think I can kill him. I better shoot him now. Better shoot him now. Yep. I just chase him in the hopes that he dies in a couple of hits. I doubt it, though. Yeah, he's probably gone. Son of a bitch. Come on, Yogi. Oh, I hit him, too. Maybe he'll come back. There's no way that's hitting, but yeah. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So... Okay. I don't know where it'll let me freely build on a flat area. I'm thinking that this is not too bad. Yeah, I think that's not too bad, actually. So, I need a lot of wood. I don't really have room for wood. I'll have to drop this can of beans and keep going. And I ran out of fuel, which is bad, but I have enough to build. So... Also, I need a TC. Stop. I need a TC. And I need locks. I best put maybe some of this down. I don't have fuel checkmarked. Yeah, I need you to make the fuel that you can make. I don't need this hat. I don't need these wood spikes. Yep, that one point is really smart because... Oh, yep, well, okay. And I guess I'll finish out the tree because, yeah, I'm close. Okay, I gotta get my shit into a box and my box into a base, and this has to happen now. There's another bear. This has to happen now. It has to happen now. Now, as for sites, I want to look at that pylon because it's the only thing in the area that even really... I guess I have to make a box now because I'm like out of room. Box, box, box. I don't know why box isn't checked. God damn it. Check the box. Make me a box. I'll slap a box down right here and build. Didn't I have a miner's helmet? It's gone now. I looted all, but I did not get the miner's helmet. I don't know why. Why did I not get the miner's helmet? Oh, damn it. That's alright. So, we're going to build, but first I have to get room. Just gonna sweep all that. The rest of this in this box, I guess, until I need it. What's that sound? It's a bear? It's a bear in the water. The fuck? What are you? You're scaring me. The hell is that? Oh, it's that... I guess I shot him already or something? I don't know. I can't tell where he is. At all. Oh, I hit him, I can't believe I hit that shot. You stupid bear. You're like a submarine bear. You should drown. What? Where are you, bear? I can't see you. Submarine bear. You are distracting me very badly, but I want your materials really bad. Submarine bear. Get up. Go, go. I didn't get enough, but it was some. It was some. What's that sound? Lots of animals. Give me that thing. Son of a bitch. Get away from me. Yes! I needed it. Fucking annoying. Need more clop, but I don't have it. It's alright. I'm not that far. Well, I am. I'm far from my bed now, and I need to kill it, kind of. Make me a beach towel. Okay, so what do? I chop a lot of wood. Oh, there's another pylon right there. Wow. That pylon connects to gas station, correct? But I want to live on the water. But yeah, it's good to know that it's there. That's good. Oh, I can't? Why can't I? You won't let me. Why? Oh, can I extend out? Just out of curiosity. Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's okay. We can get you like that. Yeah. The wall is a factor, huh? Okay. The wall is a factor. We'll have to build this small. I want to experiment here, so I'm going to experiment here. Damn it. Well, so that won't work, but that might. Okay, so yeah, and I'm learning that no, that does not work. That sucks. That's not going to work. It sucks. So the water, while good, you can't live on it, but this would be a good enough footprint for a base, except for right there. Perhaps we can get. But we can't get a wall, and that's the problem. I can't get a wall back there. I mean, I guess I could against the... well, really, I don't need a wall to go back there. I want a wall for my front door. I will go around the front door. That's it. Or, well, I don't know. I want a wall. And this is... And I thought this would be a flat enough area. Does it have to be lower is the problem? No, you can't. Oh, it does. It does have to be lower. So, never mind. I can build here. I can. Yeah, never mind. If I can do that, I can build. Yeah, that's good. So let's do that. Right? Yeah, that works. Never mind. That does work. Okay, so cool. Yeah, all we need is 2 slots. Yep. We'll break this one. Yep. And then, yep, and then here we don't need anything. But we do need walls. Yep. Wall. Yep, I'm gonna need walls all around. Yep. I'm trying to think about the layout better. But this is all wall, I think, actually. Yep, and we just let that be my honeycomb. We'll have to extend it a bit. Yep, and then over here we'll need honeycomb. Honeycomb. Honeycomb, honeycomb, honeycomb. Honeycomb, honeycomb, honeycomb. Honeycomb, 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 honeycomb. Can't do that, but I can do that. Right? Yep. Get me out of here, please. I'm far too rich to be doing this with you, Face Punch. Please let me out of here. Please let me out. 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 Jesus Christ, you suck dick. Okay, so, yep, and then, so what else, right? So, yeah, there's my pit. Yep. And then, can't do that, but I can do that, half wall. I think I can do, oh no, I'll need a foundation there. Yeah, there we go. So, okay, and there's my fishing pit. The base will be like that. Yep. And yeah, that's looking good. And then for now, all we really need to do is burr. And do I have a ladder? No, I don't have a ladder. Or do I? I don't know. Do I have a ladder? No. Which sort of sucks, I must admit. But anyways, getting in and out of this place will be a little bit annoying. Anybody can get in this base unless I do these 4 stone. So that's got to happen first. Stone, 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 stone. Wood, 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 wood. And now I am like fairly safe from outside influence. I have used all the wood that I chopped. I have some stone left, which is good. We'll have to do the wall stone, but there is stone around here. I saw a lot of it. What else? Now I need to place the TC down finally. And I suppose I'll use a stairway out. But we can seal this. I will do a jump up, is what I will do. Okay. Jump up. Jump up. Wait, no. I guess these would be actually rotated. There we go. And this would be stone, but the rest of it could be wood. Yep. And, well, no, I guess I don't want these, actually. Never mind. This was not needed. So now I need to put down a TC. And I would like to put a triangle through before I do that. So I will... I don't know if the triangle should go here. Yeah, triangle should go here, so it'll be... no, wait, I'm sorry. It'll be... I don't have a TC down. I'll have to break it. It's... Is it that? Yeah, it's like that. Or no, it's not. It is a half wall. It's half wall. And then... Wall, floor, right? Yeah, floor. And then... Floor triangle, and then TC. Yep. TC goes right back there, and yep. And yeah, and then all the rest of it is fine. We're going to finally seal... Well, we need to lock this. Yeah, but I need to seal the roof before I have any more trouble. That'll be... Yeah, I'll definitely have to do the roof in stages and probably find far more wood, but that's alright. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Wood. Gotta place the TC. Demolish. Yeah, all this is good except for wood. Then we will come up here and we will build my approach, which is wall, frame, ceiling, wood. I need you to be stone, wood. Really? Do I have anything else? I have to chop more, I guess, but that's alright. I do have to chop more. There's nothing I can do. I need to get mag in this. I didn't put any wood away, so I'll have to chop more wood, but that is alright. I'll put the bag down, finally. Why not there? Why? Okay. Why can't I put it right there? Oh, because of the triangle? Triangle, yeah. I have been refunded because I cannot put a bag down. So one of the things I'll have to do is come back to this base, and I would prefer to do that now. This base is worthless to me until I can get a bag down here. And I guess a door is the next, and also I guess a door is the next best thing. So got to go directly to trees like right now. I don't have enough metal for another door, huh? It's annoying. Okay, so the space isn't that safe yet, but it will be. Oops. Just thinking about what I want to do with my base. Gonna put on Philip DeFranco back on.
Tax evasion claims against them, with it being alleged they haven't paid taxes on $27 million in revenue. But as far as if anything comes from that, that remains to be seen. And also, I mean, with the trial in Romania, there still hasn't been a date set, so the slow roll just appears
Of course
to
there
continue.
isn't.
But then, in quick business news, we saw Paramount agreeing to a merger with Skydance Media. And looking at it, it's actually a pretty complicated deal. It comes amid months of negotiations and offers and drama that, I mean, could fill an entire season of Succession. But, I mean, it spells out a big shift in Hollywood because Paramount was run by one family, right? The Redstones, for decades. But in this deal, Skydance's David Ellison would actually take charge, which, I mean, that's just a huge shift for one of Hollywood's most historic studios. You know, all of this coming as Paramount's had a very rough go of it in the Netflix and streaming era, with them spending billions on its own service, only to kind of be late to the game and struggling to get people to sign up. With reports saying that its shares have fallen over 75% in the last 5 years. But, I mean, keep in mind, this is not a done deal. As far as where things stand right now, the merger, it has a 45-day period that still allows Paramount's board to search around for better deals. But, I mean, as the New York Times has explained, if it closes, it will anoint a new mogul in Hollywood, saying the deal is in some ways the story of media writ large, with a family that made its fortune in traditional entertainment largely replaced by one enriched by technology. Right in there, noting that David Ellison's father is Larry Ellison, the founder of Orf. And then, you know, as far as the future of Paramount, you actually had Ellison speaking about that on an investor call today, saying the goal is to double down on Paramount's prowess as one of the world-class storytelling enterprises and also ensure the company is positioned to be able to expand into a tech hybrid. Right? And reports noting that the new leadership really emphasized the tech angle a lot. And so also with that, saying that rebuilding the Paramount Plus streaming service and other direct-to-consumer businesses, that was a top priority, which I think is probably smart because as far as when I think about Paramount Plus, I just think of it as the third-rate streaming service that I constantly confuse with Peacock. Like every now and then I'll find myself going, like, what's that show I want to watch? It's on one of the P ones.
It's
which, you know,
Yellowstone.
because it's just my experience. Probably not a great sign. And then Boeing just pled guilty to conspiring to defraud the FAA. Right? And specifically, this is over allegations that they misled the FAA about the software responsible for their fatal 737 MAX crashes. So those two, as you might remember, nosediving in Indonesia and Ethiopia in 2018 and 2019. Because by automatically pushing the plane's nose down in certain conditions, the software aimed to save money by reducing the training needed for pilots. But of course, it malfunctioned, leading to what the judge last year called the deadliest corporate crime in U.S. history, killing 346 people and leaving hundreds, if not thousands, of loved ones.
We miss her so much. Every minute.
I've been losing sleep over when's the next crash gonna happen.
I did not only lost my daughter, I lost my past, my today, my future.
And actually, as a part of the plea deal, Boeing's board of directors have to meet with those relatives. And this after CEO Dave Calhoun apologized for those deaths in a Senate hearing last month.
I apologize for the grief that we have caused.
But arguably more significant with this,
sorry, we needed to make money. We don't care if you die.
Which notably is the exact amount.
We're going home to our mansions tonight. Sorry, suckers. Sorry.
$55 million for the next 3 years to boost safety.
Sorry about that.
both of which are relatively small compared to the $2.5 billion fine Boeing paid in the previous
Money's
summer.
our god now.
One, or that
Don't forget.
$1 billion it lost during the 20 months when its MAX planes were grounded by the FAA. So now the judge just has to approve the plea deal, and the world's biggest aerospace company will literally be declared a convicted felon. Or whatever that's
Prototype
like.
hatchet, a prototype field hatchet useful for gathering wood.
Money is being spent.
It's got 12 flesh gather.
Instead, what we're seeing is
Prototype hatchet. Okay.
monitor to oversee the firm's compliance and publicly file annual progress reports. So essentially, for the next 3 years, Boeing's on probation, and they could face further penalties if they're not good. Also, I mean, the conviction could threaten its ability to bid for government contracts from the likes of NASA.
There's a
Pentagon.
player.
So there, I mean, it could still try to get waivers, and you better believe it's going to fight like hell for them. Right? I mean, we're talking about a company that got nearly $23 billion in contracts from the DoD alone last year.
I want to kill the player.
37%
No, I
of the
don't.
revenue during
No, I
that
don't.
time. I mean, going back, all those penalties, like, that's not enough for many victims' families. With many wanting the DOJ to seek a fine of as much
Let's
as
watch what he
$5
does.
billion, and most of all, they wanted a triumph. With the mother of one victim telling Western Mass News,
If a human being, a regular individual, killed 346 people, believe me, they would not be getting a plea deal. But we can't put this corporation in jail. We should be jailing the executives for the corporation.
which is why some of the victims' families' lawyers say they plan to ask the judge not to approve the plea deal. Arguing
Who
that,
is it?
gets Boeing on a conspiracy fraud charge, but it ignores the most important crime of all, the deaths of 346 people. Though there, we've seen the
Hey,
DOJ
it's a real
comment
person.
saying that
Nice.
manslaughter charges would be too hard to prove, and also saying the statute of limitations makes going after specific individuals very difficult. And as far as Boeing, they're going to try and move.
I'm gonna
on
try and
their
kill
efforts
him.
in the past.
This is gonna be funny. Watch the light go directly to the gas station, and I'll fight him. I mean, no, I won't, because I need to get my bag down. It's unfortunate, but I won't fight him. It's unfortunate. It's okay. I'm not gonna go fight him. I have to go get my bag down. Annoying but true. I do have to get the bag down. It's a far higher priority. I was just like, this kill is like given to me by God, basically. It's ordained down from the heaven. That guy was dead to rights. I probably could have killed him. But like, then I'd have to, if I lose, I'd have to do all this walking again, and I'm definitely not doing that. Ooh. Ooh. No! It's a scarecrow anyways. Please get up. Please get up. Please get up. I really need you to get up. I shouldn't have done this. I should have jumped in the water. Why didn't I just wait? I was home. I was home. No. Why did I make this harder on myself? I'm so stupid. I made this harder on myself. Why? I'm greedy. I went for the greedy. I went for the streamer lake jump, and I did it too early. Maybe I can get back there quick. I don't know. Oh no, I think I'm on the opposite side of the island. No. No. Maybe if I do pylons, it'll just take me there eventually. Ooh, that's a lot of zombies. Ooh. Well, I don't know. Maybe on top of the train I can at least tell where... I'm going to go to the pylon. Ooh, no, there's the dome. Damn it, I'm nowhere near where I was. I should just take a respawn until I see where I live. Yeah, like until I see the bridge. The bridge will be spottable from anywhere. There's an airdrop. There's the bridge, maybe? Yeah, there's the bridge. There's the bridge. So, there's one of the bridges. I'm going to go to one of the bridges, and hopefully that's my bridge, and it'll take me to where I live, you know? Oh, oh. Well, I have a base, and it is secure for a lot, like days and days. So, I mean, it doesn't matter how long it takes for me to get back to it. I'll get back to it sooner or later. It's done. I got my base. Oh, I'm on the other bridge. Yeah, I'm on the other bridge. Damn it. Maybe I better take the respawn. I don't think this is it. And nighttime doesn't help either. Maybe I'll spawn right by my base. You never know. I'll just take a whole bunch of respawns till I get what I want. It might take a while. I'll wander around each time, but... yes, okay, so we know that by there is the bridge that I need. Is that a player? Yeah, that's a... No, it's a car? It's a player. It's two cars. 2 cars. Oh. So looking around, we're just going to spin 360 here for a minute and really watch our surroundings. We're looking for the tall building, but I don't see it. I have a scarecrow now. And I don't know, but I mean, I don't know. I don't think this is it, but I'll take the suicide the minute I get it. Sooner or later, I'll just pop at my base. There's an airdrop, which technically I should go to, but with 9 people, I might actually see somebody. I don't know. I shouldn't have got greedy. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Oh, it's not a car. It's a tunnel? Oh, yeah, it's a tunnel outage. So I wondered why he took the trains away. And it turned out that, oh, you know what I can do? I can just run the road. I'll find a road. I'll get the fuel. And I'll get on a train. And then that will absolutely get me to where I'm going. Absolutely. So, but I have this feeling I'm going in the right way. Maybe. I think I can hear the scarecrow vaguely behind me. Suppose I'll take the free water while it's here. You should get XP for water until you're full anyways. Wait, that's my base. I think. Wait, no, I should see... Oh, no, I shouldn't see... I don't know. I'm so lost. Without daytime, I'm unlikely to do this. Maybe I should just go to that airdrop, I guess, because I really don't know where I am. And without daytime, I'm unlikely to find out. It's 6 a.m. I shouldn't have gone for the river jump. I was like, oh, cool, I can jump in the river. Look, guys, and I forgot that I had changed my bailout settings, and I screwed up the bailout, which is so stupid. I'm so far away now, I think. I'm back at the dome. No. No, just suicide. This is not it. Give me another spawn. Son of a bitch. Two error drops. Let's go see where they're dropping. If they're outside, I will steal them. Can't pass that up. And also, it's like a direct line to their base. Oh, look, I'm glad I didn't I'm glad I didn't build here yesterday. Because someone lives here. Someone big lives here. Now, did I get close enough to see where the airdrops are? Yes, I did. These are falling randomly? I don't care if whoever it is kills me. I'm just going to see who it is and where they are, you know? Never mind, this death was useful already because I'm learning. Do you have a base? Yes, you do. If I can stealth him... They don't have a wall. How is that possible? Is he inside? Oh, I hear him. I have to make the run for it now. Duo. He didn't see me. I don't know how he didn't see me, but he didn't see me. Okay, well, we know that there's a busy active duo here. I don't want to mess with these guys, and I don't want to make enemies. I just don't want to... Oh, no, I'm about to be shot. Ah! I could have ran and took the box and potentially strapped up and killed him, but I mean, I don't want to tip with these guys. I don't want them mad at me. I don't want them knowing who I am. They probably do know who I am. I have no intention of messing with them. Suicide. Oh wait, no. There's my building. There's my building. This was a good spawn. Now I can see it. It was too dark to see it before, but I can see it now. And now I can make my way home. I was like, I thought I'm really close to where I live, but I can't tell at night, you know? Well, we know that I moved in next door to somebody really big, which is unfortunate. Maybe I just pull all this material now and leave. All it was 50 fuel worth of wood that I chopped. I could just take the chainsaw, get some fuel somewhere else, and start somewhere else, but I don't know. I'm pretty far from these guys. Here's my last base, or whatever. Yeah, this is my last base? Yeah, this is my last base. Nice. Well, I mean, that's better than nothing. Yeah, this was my last base that I did, I guess. Yeah, I just, like, built by the train. Yeah, I was probably too close to them. They probably just came and hit me and burned me out with Molotovs when they found it. I mean, that's fine. I just wondered what it was. Never mind. I thought it was Stream Snipe, but no, it must be them. Must be them. It's hard to tell, you know. There, I made my way back. Yay. Gonna get a milk crate. Wait, this isn't my gas station, I don't think. Oh, maybe it is. I haven't been to this one yet. Ooh, look at that. Double suits. Wait, I want that one. That one. Oh. Double suits is not bad. I'll take it. Oh, yeah, can't do that, but I can hit this, and this is the pylon by my house, I think. Yay, there's my river. And we have successfully built a base. If there's no one door camping, we're fine, you know? I'm home free. And I learned a lot about the server, so. Okay, so here we go. We're in like sin. I'm back. I want that shot, please. I suppose I should put doors down. Something followed me? Zombie. 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 Something's in my head. In my head. Zombie. Nope, nope. Bed first. No bed. No cloth for a bed. Gotta go back. I thought I picked up 2 cloth. No? What happened to that? Oh, I died, right. So, don't have cloth for a bed. That's a problem. Gotta go deal with that. I'll let them chase me. Why is one naked? Because he's a scarecrow. They're both scarecrows. Nice. Yeah, that's good. You scarecrow. I shall fight you. Boop. Nice, the grenade blast actually hurt him. So, escape you. I will find cloth from this gas station somehow. I'm not really sure how, but I will find cloth from this gas station somehow. What I will do is, I will run the road and I will pick car parts for clothing, and that's how I will get to 30 cloth really quick. Like that, yep, like that, and I guess I'll shoot the barrels as I go, but I don't really have any, like a tool. So we're looking for, yeah, we're looking in these things for anything that's cloth. Gotta find cloth quickly. Gotta find cloth quickly. Gotta remember which direction it is. I love how he changed the server. It really made the zombie server feel fun again. It had grown kind of stagnant. Mods are the strength of this server. Son of a bitch. Give me something cloth. Give me some sewing kits or something. Give me something that goes to cloth. Yes, that's good. That's good. Keep going. I need that. You missed. Need sewing kits. Need cloth. I might get a sewing kit or a rope off of the chest piece, but I want one more piece to ensure before I go back. I don't want to waste my time and have to do this twice. Survival's like that. You can't waste your time and do it twice. So, god damn it! I took risks this time. I should not be this far. Who is he biting? Zombie? Yeah, zombie. I don't have a tool, so I killed one. I don't have a tool and I can't get a tool, so it doesn't matter. It's good XP. This was empty. I need like one sewing kit or... Oh god. Scared me. I thought he was real. Ah, you're so annoying. Give me cloth. Give me cloth. Give me cloth. I needed the food anyways, but need the cloth worse. This did not work. I'm going to run the road back. I should hopefully have respawns or something. I don't know. That's helpful. I definitely need to train that. Okay. Odd. I think the wolf killed all 4 of them, including my scarecrow. I need to get this all home, like regardless of whether I find cloth or not, and I guess I'll just recycle in the hopes that I get a rope and I actually get through the problem. I don't know. I'm running so much risk. I'm so nervous now. Fucking annoying. I'm far from that other guy, though. I'm like far from everybody. It's good. I'm like more roam than they would normally do, I think, which is good. I'm out in the open. They'll see me, but I mean, I'm gonna build a wall right away. The minute I start getting gears, I'm just gonna run wooden gate all around this motherfucker, right to the door. If I right halfway through to the wall, if I have to, out from the wall and around. Yep, I'll be fine. I'll build a fucking wall, 2 walls maybe. So, I don't know if I have enough cloth. I could start farming the bodies for fuel. I don't really need to, but... The chainsaw was a godsend. I didn't really realize how important that is. I really shouldn't build a base till I have a chainsaw when it's this early in the wipe, because it's like, man, getting the wood is fucking murder. Otherwise, it takes so much time that I lost interest the last couple of days. I was like, this is so much time that I don't really want to bore my stream with it, you know? But now with the chainsaw, it's not so bad. Gotta get cloth here somehow. Maybe in the basement there's something. Maybe there's something here. Oh, please, please, please. No, no. No, but I got a lot of metal, which is, you know, good. I need it. I'm gonna see. Maybe the roof. Let's see. Oh, there's some stuff I left, or somebody else left in there. I have a tech trash now. I learned the lights. I have everything to make a light system for my base. That's good. Good for staying. Please rope. Please sewing kit. Please rope. Please sewing kit. Please give me good cloth. Good cloth. 15 rope. 15 cloth. 15 cloth. Yes, I got it. Oh, I mean, screw this. I'll come back. I'm leaving. I have what I need. I'm going while I don't get fucked. I'm not trying to get fucked, you know? I'm trying to lose time like I've already lost. I'm trying to get the fuck out of this situation. I'm not trying to fuck around here. I forget which way it is, though. Damn it, which way is this? It's like... The pylon is my base. Train isn't really where I live. I'm not far from the gas station. You can almost see it from my base. But I don't think that's it. I think I went the wrong way. Yeah. Water's that way, I think. Or maybe it's that way. Ooh, there's fuel. I need that. Good. Need that. Yeah, isn't this the way? I don't know. One of this is the way. I don't know which way it is, but I'll do a full circle. And I'll just slap the bed down if somebody fucks with me. I'm not fucking around with this. I'm done with losing time. I only lost like 10 minutes as it is, but, you know. There, this is it. I found it. Gotta remember, towards the pylon. Oh, you can follow the wire out. Gotta remember, you can follow the wire out. Follow the wire out. Am I wearing... No, I'm not. Okay, and the main pressure and stress is over. I can look at other games, and I'm done. I have built a base, and I've got the upkeep paid, and I'm doing everything. Look, see, yep, even the stone and all this. Anything that could go in there, yep, and then anything that can go in here. And, yeah, we're going to need a box now. A couple boxes. To throw down a couple of boxes. Box. Oh, do I not have enough? I don't have enough. Okay, well, cool. And we need box. 1, 2, 3, 4 box. And, yep. And then I'll go get metal by looting, but mainly box. This has to go down. I'll put it down right there. HQ. Then box 1. Box 2. Small box. Make me a small box. I want that to be like that, with as far back as in as you can get. Yep, and then we're gonna do burr and burr, right? That's how you do really efficient fucking storage. And I'll do it right here too, and I'll be done basically. I can fish, I think, if I keep this corner open. I think I can toss a fishing, or I can just fish out the top of my base too. It's an option. Or I can just go fishing right at the river. I can lay fishing traps right here, I think. I can lay a fishing trap right here and have endless food production. But I don't have any meat yet. Oh, I do. Look. Well, yeah, I'll use the meat to endlessly produce meat production. I don't think I have enough cloth and wood, but we'll see. Can I make a fish trap out that? Oh, look, I can. So we will, we'll do a bit of annoying sound, but we'll have it for harvesting our... We'll have food just endlessly producing out of this hole, and I don't even need to fish, really. Yeah, oh, that doesn't work. Cannot be placed in water, my ass. Oh, yeah. I guess I can fish there, and I can drink out of it, but it's so shallow that I can't Yeah, I can't, like, maybe I can't fish trap out of it. So we'll go out and we'll do the fish trap. Like right here. Yeah, like right there maybe. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Look how beautiful the rainbow is in the water. I've always really loved this. The rainbow in the water has always really impressed me. I think that's such a beautiful touch. The water isn't even, like, doing reflections very well. But the frames are solid and the game's playing. Maybe I better turn the graphics up, huh? On this server. Max shadow lights, do all of it. Just bump all of it. Parallax mapping, maybe. Let's see how bad the frames drop when I drop the parallax. That's fine. It's all good. Do it all. Yep. Yeah, doesn't the water look much better now? It does. It does look better. The rainbow's more pronounced and it's beautiful. I love living on the water. What's that? Oh, it's a bridge. Well, I need tools, but I came to arm the fishing trap and get it running. I realized that I don't even need to fish. I can just... Oh, I think I'm supposed to separate these out. Yeah, like that. Yeah. And I think you're supposed to leave one empty. Yeah, like that, I think. And I'll leave it like that. Or maybe it's supposed to be the first slot. I really don't know. I forget. Let's try that. I'll come back in a few minutes. Now, I will make a barbecue, and I will place it in there. And I'll put a box up here, big old box. And a bunch of small boxes so I can fit other things, and a fridge. I will go get more stone, but I have to figure out where. Can take the pylon back to the big city, and there was a stone field that was very rich. I have 151 scrap, and that can't really sit there, and I need a research bench, but I don't have the metal. I don't have enough fuel to make a furnace. I will make a barbecue, and I will stick it right there. And I'll make a small box for underneath for food, and I'll cook this bear meat. And I'll go out and take the pylon out with, thought I heard something. We'll have some nice bear and wolf for dinner. I want to do that roof. Oh, every time I run past this, I get a splash sound. I got to remember that. Because it sounds like somebody's outside. It's kind of annoying. That's alright. Now I have endless food, endless water. I'm going to run power in here, because I found a solar panel. Didn't I? I thought I found a solar panel. No? I guess not. Lame. I died, huh? I did. I died. I remember dumping a bunch of loot in here, like a solar panel, but I guess not, huh? What the fuck? Well, I've got a battery. I'm sure I'll find a solar panel soon enough. I'll start gathering torches and stuff so that I can make fuel. Gonna go out with a... Oh, I'm gonna run my kit now. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, yes, can I? Yeah, I can. I can... Well, maybe not, actually. I can just self-water my plants. I don't even need a water system, and I'm gonna self-water my own plants as soon as I get a large planter. Oh, I can't? Okay. I made a small box, but I don't know where it is. What did I do with that small box that I made? What? Okay, whatever. Just... There is like a bear in the water out there, I think. It's kind of funny. I need tools. I'm going to make them. I need a pickaxe more than anything else. And then an axe, really. I should run my kit and just put it on cooldown. Just to get it off cooldown. And I will take... No, I won't. I will research these things, but I need a research bench. I will go get metal for a research bench. I'll run back to the gas station once. Scrap. Small box. Food. Real axe. Real pickaxe. I need to research it, but I need metal. I will, just this once recycle these things so I can get metal. 2 crossbows are better than 1. No, maybe I just better keep that and recycle those for metal. Need to research the meds, but I'll take 1 with, or no, I'll use 1 right now. And I'll take 1 with me. Yep. And then, yeah, and I'll break one of these flashlights. Yeah, like that. And I will, yeah, I'll recycle all the rest of that for metal. I'll look around for anything else that should recycle. Like you. And you. Actually, oh yeah, that should definitely recycle. And then we'll go out to see if the mill crate respawned, and I'll try to get some metal so I can throw down a research bench, and I'll produce metal tools. I should chainsaw, but I don't have the fuel yet. I should research the wooden gate and start producing them the second that I have them. Wood will be a larger focus than it was in my previous playthroughs, because I will produce a wooden gate wall all around the space that'll keep me from even the looky-loos. I don't intend to mess with these people. I'm going to build a really fucking secure base. Like a really secure base. It's not very big either, but it's definitely fucking shelled, you know? I don't want him. They aggroed anyways. They're coming. I want to change to HV to see if I can get any of them before they get here. If I can miss somehow. I don't want them stacking up. I don't want them combining or multiplying. I just want to get half the horde dead right here. Without putting a dot on my screen, I like miss a bunch of my fucking shots, and I'm aware of it, but I should stop coddling myself with dots on my screens. It helped when I was a noob, but 5,000 hours in, it feels like cheating now. Like, I don't know. I wish they would just make a good cursor. Oh, that's a really good find. They both are. 3 items, huh? Alright. Oh, it's locked? Yeah, but I can't. I mean, every little bit, you know? That's a good find. I gotta get it home. Ooh, look, there's my metal. I'm good. I'm all set. All I have to do is recycle when I'm ready. Wait, I want to keep those. I'm going to check the roof in the basement because I want a miner's helmet, and I want to research that too. I have like 350 scrap, and yeah. Very good, very good. I guess I killed the entire pack, huh? I thought there were like 10 out front or something like that, but I guess not. I saw some, but they must have wandered off. Well, gotta get home. Gotta follow the line out. Which way is the line going? Yep, line's going out right to my base. Oh. Zombies. Missed. Got him. Missed. Miss. It's funny because the line kind of goes right over my base, which is sort of tragic. But I can do cool things like drop in on the river and get to my base fast. Missed. Missed. What was that? What was that? I think something's down there, but I don't know. Okay, just thinking about what I want to do. Got to get some of the stuff in my memory bank before like the obvious attack comes. So now we need to research things. That will take a research bench and a repair bench. I will put the repair bench right here. The research bench I want right here. Or, well, honestly, right. Well, maybe I can... I don't know. Let's see what I can do with it. Oh, my fish trap is what that sound is. I was like, what the hell is that fish trap? They changed the sound is what it is. So, yeah, we put you... I don't know. I kind of want you, like, close to home, but I don't know where it would be. It would be, like... Will that work? Yeah, that will work. Look, it'll go way out. Yep, way out. Bitch, way out. Need strength and glass window. Where did Woodgate go? I think Woodgate's over here. No, I have Woodgate. Where's Woodgate? Like, all of my items are missing. Like, what? I had Woodgate, didn't I? I could have sworn I had Woodgate. What is going on? I don't know. Didn't I have a Woodgate? I was like, that's a good find. I've got to get it home. And, well, I guess not. Oh, well, I'll find a new one. That's fine. What else? Can I learn this? I can learn this, but I can't make them, I don't think. So it doesn't matter. I'll just put it down now. And I need that, that, and that. I need that. Wait, no, maybe I don't. I do. So, for probably most important of those is this one. I want this one to be my HV, and I want this one. Oops, yeah, I want you to be my HV. I want you to be my regular. Go. And what else do I need? I need a pickaxe more than axe, but I need both. And that'll be almost everything. Learn, go, good. Gotta get some more metal, but we're doing okay. Gonna put a repair bench here. And I will go out and I will try to get fuel and oh yeah, my traps, yeah. You and you, and we'll probably get you next, and we'll do meds soon. I'm gonna put you down, and I'm gonna take you as a tool, and you as a. Oh no, I don't have the metal to make a pick. I don't have the metal to make a pick. So, okay, I'm pickless, I guess. Pickless. Well, I want to bring like 300 wood for just, or 200 wood just for no whatever reason. Maybe even like a BP. And I'm going to slap down that water outside. I'm going to change the skin on this thing. Oh no, I guess I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. And I will try to get back. Yep. And so down over here, we will slap down a water catcher. Water catcher. I want you anywhere near the base, just right there. Nice. Got for 20. Not bad, not bad. And I guess I'll put the 20 in there. Or, well, no, I'll put like 9 in there. And then 9 for the base. We'll just, every time I come home, I'll loot that thing for a salmon. Wait, I want the pylon. I want to go back to the big city. I saw a place out there with a lot of ore, and I want to go get like a lot of stone, a lot of metal, and a lot of sulfur. So that will also. Ooh, I like how the tree is blocking the ladder. That's cool. Need stone fast. I need wood and fuel. I need fuel too. So I should have brought a better tool than this. It's alright, I'll probably find some though. There's the big city. I noticed that over there on one of the sides of the city is an ore field that, unlike the which I've never seen before, it was so rich, and so I'm just gonna go there. You can travel the whole length of the bridge in like 5 minutes or something. It's so cool. Now, why does it feel like there's no ladder though? Oh, because, yeah, there we go. Maybe it was like slow to load. Binoculars, not bad. Oh yeah. It's not ideal, but it helps. Oh, please do not get hurt. Yeah, not too hurt too bad anyways. Yeah. It's my deer. My dear. Okay, I will kill 10 people for this deer. I swear to God, I will. I need him. I need him for fuel. Are those zombies up there? No. Ooh, look, there's a, oh, if I can get some fuel somehow, I can get, you know, I should have ran the gas station for the milk crate, and I didn't think about it, and I'm going to. I ran the wrong way. But really, ignoring the milk crate is not productive to my, like, survival. Problem is, going in there, I'm liable to see some prototype motherfucker or even, like, a Revy, and all I've got is crossbows. I'm likely to just get killed by anybody that I see. It's fucking annoying, but I mean, like, I can't ignore the milk crate. It's not really viable for me to do that. I found a garage door day one, and I can't believe I didn't get that in my memory banks. That's a good haul. Oh, look! That's helpful, too. But I don't have fuel for it. I don't have fuel for it. It's so annoying. I don't have fuel for it, and I don't know what to do for that. I don't think I can. There might be a... There might be a, like a crude refiner in the city, but I mean... A motorcycle would be perfect for what I need, but I don't have the fuel. If I could kill a bear or something... I thought I saw a bear somewhere. I hate this jump. I'm gonna struggle with it. The milk crate. It's a bit risky to drop in here. Oh, I got it. Right, I got it. So cool. 186 cloth is pretty rich. I'm gonna catch a bite here if I don't move. Nothing in it. I don't have anything. I don't know. Let's see how long it can get me. Shit. No! Get off. Ugh. Stressful. You are so annoying. There were so many zombies. So annoying. Yeah, it's good. I mean, I'm here. I can recycle it, I guess. Yeah, but I mean, like, I'd rather just move. Rather just move. Rather just move. Rather just move. I ran back for the box and I got it. Yes, I did. And then... I don't have any... Oh, I do have wood. I do have wood. Make me hammer. I will put the cloth and the metal and the... Yep, in there. I will try and repair this. Good. Go. Why aren't you... Nope. Go. It's hard to steer this thing. Nice level. I want to put it in mining because I'm about to do some mining, but I mean I really kind of need it in wood. Yeah, I think we start to snowball with more points than that, so it's fine. And the motorcycle really adds to the RP of it. Yep. 13 fuel. This will get me around faster once I get out of the city. Nope. And I can still repair it if I bang it up. What was that? Let's see what it is. If it's a water can, it helps me. Yup! Yeah! It's good shit. I don't know why I have 2 water cans on me, but oh well. They should let you use the sidecar as storage, which is stupid. Okay, yes. So, I came around this area to go out to where the bridge was, I think. I did a whole circle around the city, and out here somewhere was... Oh, I hit a tree. Wow. Oh, well. And out here... Okay, keep on going. Well, no. There goes that. Don't drown. I'm going to drown. Well, that was fun for a little while, but eh. Should have gone near the river. I learned these things go out like a bat out of hell, and they're hard to control. They should let you spin up and spin down the strength on the mouse wheel, so you don't go flying the fuck forward into a river or something like that. Is it possible even on an analog controller to do these things this well? Well, here I am. This is what I was looking for, and I found it. Yeah, like I think this field is full of nodes. I noticed that it was, and I'm coming back here for this. I'm gonna make 2 picks, but I'll need an axe, which I don't have. I can make a stone and then chop a tree. There's a stone. I don't really need to make an axe. I want to make a pick. and make me a pick. You know, if I had this much cloth, I would prefer the bow. Oh, I would need more wood for that. Yeah, first hit. Nice, not bad. I'll take a hunting bow and a cross. Well, I'll take a hunting bow and 2 crossbows is what I'll do.